walking around my shop doing this. Whoa! Yes, I got a haircut. This is getting old. So it's time for some flip carts. I broke my top. So a couple of things. I did get a haircut. I had to get some hair lopped off. I have been out of state for a while. That's why you didn't see a video last week. But I am back at the house, getting back to work, getting back to normal. I really have been thinking and considering building a flip cart because I am tired of hefting up that planer, picking up the sand or stuff like that. So I want to build a couple flip carts to get all of that off the ground. And I'm going to be using the plans from build this, fix that. From fix that, this build. From fix, build, this, that, this, fix, build, fix that, fix this, build that. I'm building the carts from fix this, build that plans. They look like decent plans. I'm going to try them out and use it. So you can build a whole cart with one sheet of plywood. That being said, I bought 4 sheets of plywood. If you have a local lumber supplier, I went to the big box store. The plywood for 3/4 birch plywood was $87. I went to my lumber supplier, 3/4 birch plywood of actual higher quality was $47. So if you have a local lumber supplier, shop around before you just buy from the big box store. Anyway, I got plywood. I'm going to start ripping it down, following the plans from fix this, build that, and I'm hoping it works out. Okay, I'm going to turn this into... I got to cut it down first. You're going to see what I'm going to turn it into. I'm going to rip this plywood down off camera because the plans are actually inside of you. You have the plans inside of you. My phone. I need to get the plans off my phone. I'm going to cut everything down according to the plans, and I will go through some of the measurements after I do all of that. Okay, I made a boo-boo. This is supposed to be 2 inches off of this reference line. Now, if I slide my square up to it, it is 2 inches, and that's what I actually use to make the measurement. However, pull my tape, and you can see, I think you can see, that it's actually 1 1/4 inches instead of 2 inches. I didn't realize when I did this, there's 3/4 inch worth of measurements on this back side that does not account for the reference. So I actually should have went to 2 3/4 or just used my tape measure. I'll use my tape measure from now on. Luckily I could drill on the other side, plug this and keep going. It's not that big a deal. I didn't record this because I didn't do it in the safest way possible. But force her a bit. I don't know what you can see and what you can't. So you do a little recess to do a hex bolt through here. Then this is going to house my locking mechanism. I just cut this route with the table saw, but there are screws that I wound up hitting. So I didn't record that footage because it was a little too squirrely. And I don't want to be responsible for somebody's death. Oh, man. Okay, so the flip cart is done. I do like the plans. There were just a couple of things I did differently. I didn't use a 3/4 tube. I actually used a 3/4 galvanized pipe, threaded on each end. I just wanted more support there, so I wound up having to do a 7/8 hole rather than a 3/4 hole in the plans. Also, the plans have room for a drawer on the bottom. I didn't do that either because the casters that I have on hand actually have to come through this plywood. So I wound up closing this off down here at the bottom. And it gave me more support anyway. I kind of wanted more stability. Another reason I went with the threaded both end rod for this part is because I wasn't sure if the plywood would bow out over time and I would lose that stability. So with it being threaded on this end, it won't be bowing out, and then this is keeping it from bowing in. So I like it. I was going to make two, but I'm making one. I think this is, maybe I should have made the drawer. If you're thinking about getting these plans from Fix This Build That, I'll have the link below in the description. I don't get any kickback off of that. I just wanted to test the plans on camera for you. If you want a more in-depth build video, he has that on his channel. It'll be in the description. These are pretty good plans. I was impressed with them. I might be ordering some other plans from him. I'm kind of shopping around. But good plans. It was a good project. Everything, the measurements were all accurate. It was a very, very good set of plans. Anyway, I have to figure out what I'm going to do with all. I thought this would kind of hold in the parts, but I'm sure all of this kind of started falling out. So I'm going to build something there that'll kind of sit at the bottom of this tray. It's probably what the drawer was for, but like I said, I couldn't really use the drawer with the way that I did it. If you haven't already liked and subscribed, you should do that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the support. I really appreciate the support and the growth. And I may or may not catch you on the next one.